Good morning, y'all. It's my life day. What is he doing back there? What are you doing? Why is he video bombing me? My life day. Bro. My face looks so yellow and washed out. Say. Y'all feel that bass line? Ladies, don't get lipstick on the utensils. Go ahead and put on my transfer-free lipstick, my all-day wear. Why not? What's the point of having it? Why have it if you ain't gonna use it? And I can do it in the mix. Goes trouble down the drain. I said away goes trouble down the drain. Since I'm dosing and in the mood, what better time to do a GROWNtokes video? I'm thinking about changing the name because it feels kind of stolen. Because although I always refer to people that are drawn to me as grown, always. One of my people has, shout out to GROWNzone, GROWNzone.com with Zara and Alfred, Big Brother Almighty.
Big Brother Almighty!
But they got the GROWNzone. It's relationships empowering coaches. Yeah, relationships empowering coaches. Like the for real ones, not the ones that go around promoting bullshit. I feel like just wearing my hair so wild right now. And it's cold, so I might be gonna do it. The gray though, that gray though. Let me go get me a scarf. It might not be the right shade of green. It's green, and so I'm gonna tie this around, you know, like so. Oh yeah, so let me just start this out. Oh, that is the wrong shade of green. Do I feel like getting the other one? I might not feel like it. Oh yeah, be free, girl. Be free. This is my finger pick out. Finger pick out. And then you could just tie it up in some big old ass twist at night and pick it out with your fingers like that, like so the next day. Finger pick out. This is gonna be my finger pick out. So this is raggedy overnight makeup and I'm comfortable, but so I was gonna do something big and extravagant, but it's just me and you, and we just talking, and we keeping it real like we do. I'm just gonna try to keep my face clean and keep some eyeliner on for you, and maybe make sure my lips aren't crusty. Yeah, so the GROWNtokes videos. Oh, I was thinking about doing a series of what I call the basic bitch can of college. People just starting out and doing a little something for themselves. And, you know, there's nothing I could tell big people with big operations. You know, you're going to have people with big operations that some can't tell them anything. But then you have some veterans who know that an old lady like me is a place where you can get some home gardening basic necessities that other people are never in a million years plus one gonna find in a book. And the occasional goofy stupidity in between. Happy Life Day, Happy Life Day, Happy Life Day, Happy Life Day. She's saying that low key in the background, listen. Oh yeah, what a night. Okay, way too many interruptions. But the basic bitch can of college is not gonna be like that at all. It's gonna be bomb, educational, and it's gonna be real. And it's gonna be so amazing that I promise you, one of the privileged people that catch on to this and start coming to watch and listen to me are gonna compile all this information I give up into one compartment, and they're gonna ball out on it. I'm not gonna see a dime. If it happens to be a good human being that got a hold of it, I might be wrong about that last part, but chances are most people are sociopaths. They're gonna steal the information and share it with you like they made it up. So before I get into it, because maybe I'll start that one next time, because I really want that to be like live. And then I need to let you guys know where it's gonna be if you're interested. Let me know if you're interested, because I'm gonna do a live stream, and then what I'm going to do is post that live stream on my GROWNtokes video day. And then the next time in the next GROWNtokes video, what I'll be doing is answering questions directly from that GROWNtokes video. I should do that shit every week. It depends on how many questions I have. If I don't have that many questions and not that many people show up, then I think I'll do that. I'm gonna have the basic. It's gonna be a basic bitch can of college. I'll let you know the when and where. I will live stream it, and we'll address a whole bunch of things. From just so y'all know, I will within those videos, those basic bitch can of college video educational videos, I will henceforth refer to our beautiful honored fruit as tomatoes, as maters. That way I won't confuse any actual tomato talk with our beloved maters. Such a good day to be alive. Everything's fucked up around me, but I have great humans in my life, and it's good to be alive and in the company of those people, living a life that includes them. I love them. Yo, so let's go back to this randomness that is the GROWNtokes video. I used, for the first time in years, Hempwick. I thought it was bullshit. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Hold on. That's what I did last time. I had one of these damn videos. Be all over the place. I went to look something up. Let me go look this up real quick, and I'll be right back. Y'all know Mr. told me that he thinks I might take for granted my new washer and dryer. And I think he's right. That's disrespectful. My washer and dryer is amazing. I'm going to stop doing it. I've been taking it for granted. Not for the reason that he think I've been taking it for granted. But ultimately, I've still been taking it for granted, and I don't need to do that. I'm going to stop that. I guess I should start from the beginning. What had happened was, I was cleaning out Dr. Hyde. Let me know if you want to know how he got his name. But I was cleaning out Dr. Hyde. And so he was all nice and sparkly. And it was, in fact, on a night that I was doing some research on another product that I may or may not promote, depending on how they act. But I think they're not racist, and so that is always a plus for me. But yeah, so I had cleaned Dr. Hyde out all sparkly and nice, right? And so Mr. came home, and he was going to join me with a drink. So I was getting ready to make a drink for him to catch up to me. That's what we say. When he says he's going to catch up to me, he's going to have him a couple of drinks to catch up to me as I ramp up. So I was getting ready to making his drink. He just came around annoying me because he was in the mood to do it this particular day. There was something on the floor, and so he reached down to pick up. Now, I got Dr. Hyde right here in his hand, all nice and sparkly, and it took a whopper of a cleaning. And he picked whatever that was up off the floor. I don't even remember what it was because it became secondary. And he stood up directly under Dr. Hyde, and that was all she wrote. So there's my story time. You owe me a story time. The first time you experience breaking your glasswares. That's a good story time. Let that be a tag. That's a tag. Tell us about the first time you ever broke your glassware. So since Mr. beat up my boyfriend, we had to go get me another one. So I got me another one. And with it as a freebie came, you know, it comes with everything now. You know, 5 feet of Hempwick. So, you know, I've seen it a million times. I've seen people use it, but it's like, in my head, it's a whole nother step. It crackifies the experience. You know how I told you guys I feel like dabbing or whatever is like, you crackifying the experience. I feel like, you know, you holding stuff up. It's different than flour. I don't care. It's a concentrate, and you hold first of all, let's start with that, a concentrate. You need a concentrate. It's some regular flour I can't hardly deal with. And you want a concentrated version of that, girl, you go ahead, iron lung. But no. So, anyway, that could be my old lady talking, because I said the exact same thing about Hempwick. I was like, it's a whole extra step. I was like, what do you got? I thought it just, maybe it lights by itself, and you just do it, put it on there. Okay, fine. You know, and then that way you don't have a butane or whatever. Okay, fine. But no, it's not that. You have to take the actual butane lighter that you were lighting it with and light the whole separate string. It's a loose-ass string, I might add. Then you have to take that, hoping you can keep it lit, and put it on your shit. Touch it to your shit. That was my impression. You know, all around I see people moving it and they got a poke and shit. Then while you're inhaling, you have to look and make sure that this flame is not still going, lest you waste your little nice little setup here. And if it is still going, you don't know whether to finish clearing and use that exhale to blow it out with, or just shake it. The common consensus is to just shake it. So you inhaling and shaking at the same time. Not sure if it's going to actually go out, but you inhaling, so you busy. You just got to keep shaking till you see the little red tip, right? Till it's go out. Then you exhale. And as you exhale, you just want to sit the damn thing down. But don't do that, because that little red cherry might still be there. And whatever you sit it on, you know, could be a whole different problem. And your reaction time is not at its best right now, quite honestly. So you don't want to start a fire. You really don't. Yeah, I felt a lot of different ways. I'm like, it's a whole nother, and like I was saying, it's a whole nother added step. Light the thing, and then take the thing you letting in there. So you still use the lighter along the way. So, you know what? I'm going to let the millennials have it. You can enjoy this. I'm sure it's a practice that's been going on for centuries. Y'all want to take ownership of it, go ahead. Either way, it's still an extra step. I mean, how much butane do you think you're inhaling using the lighter after all? So anyway, needless to say, in my new glasswares came 5 feet of Hempwick. And I used it once I found the end of it. And my common sense gave me a little dispenser. I don't think you guys need a tutorial on how to create a dispenser for this, do you? It's real simple. I just used the little candy container, and I just have it sticking out the side. It's not complicated. But I bet somebody has a 15-minute video on how to use Hempwick, on making a dispenser for Hempwick. But all you have to do is just empty a cute little thing and put it in. Make sure it's not tied up into each other. Make sure the ravel is loose so that it'll pull right out. And in this particular case, the reason why I wanted a dispenser for it is because when you grab it, you grab the whole ream of wick, and your hand is all on it. When you set it down, the whole length of the ream of the wick lays on the counter or whatever. When you lay it down, after you use it, when you lay it down and the cherry's still smoking, you might lay it down on something that could, unlikely, but could ignite. So I wanted something that was little, that would still stand when I got done using it, stand upright, so that I wouldn't catch anything on fire. Most of you guys know what this is. I don't want to incriminate no kind of candy snack makers, but this is a bomb little dispenser. If I do say so myself. I should title this video as how to make a Hempwick dispenser, and it'll be like 45 minutes long. Hour and a half. But I have little gems. I have little gems sprinkled in my videos. Priceless little gems. Y'all know it. So yeah. This is my Hempwick dispenser. I said that already. And you can see that. Oh, let me tell you something else. You rookie Hempwick users, like I'm a pro. Okay, you rookie Hempwick users, when you use it, you just heard me talking about people poking in and going all around the bowl. It's not necessary. Once you have it lit, you can actually, say you have a bowl, a tiny bowl, and you have tomato flour half filling this bowl. When you get your Hempwick lit, all you have to do is hold it over the top. If you want to move it around, you can, but you don't have to stick it in there. That's a myth. I don't know, when I see people do that, sticking it all down in there, I wonder what do y'all be doing? What do y'all be doing? Especially someone that act like I'm an avid, Hempwick user. I've always used Hempwick like forever and a day, since God created it, since inception. Like, what do y'all be doing? Actually, the same is true for the lighter, because all it is a matter of you inhaling the air, so the air is going to pull the flame down into the bowl. Yeah, you light it, and once it's lit, you can hold it over the top and move it around in a circle at best. You don't have to poke down in there. What are you digging for, girl? Want us to think that you invented the use of Hempwick. My apology goes out to millennials who are going on and on and on about how much better the flavor is. And okay, you don't have to worry about the butane in your lungs, but again, how much butane how hard was you sucking when you put the flame up there? You wasn't sucking up all that butane up out of that lighter. Although I know ultimately in the end, better none at all than just a little bit of that might or might not be harmless. I get it. I don't have a problem with that. But butane aside, bitch, when you use this, it really is flavorful. Flavorful. Like you thought you had tasted something that time when you was like, I see what they be talking about now. I thought it was all bullshit, but now I see the flavors in there. I taste the palette, the kaleidoscope of flavors are balleting on my taste buds. The very tips of them. Oh, the irony. Because trikes look just like taste buds. Not ironic, profound. So naturally appropriate. How naturally appropriate. Because even when you inhale the terpenes, you can literally, when they're voluptuous enough, you can actually taste what you smell. When the smell is voluptuous enough, you can taste what you smell. When people come into a room where Nana's in there throwing down, and they be like, it smells good in here. They actually got a little taste. You got a little taste. Yeah, girl, this is so delightful. I'm getting that old lady neck. Oh, this is happening everywhere. I look like my mother. Oh, my goodness. And my mother's beautiful, mind you. But I look like that, the part that lets you know she's old. For real. Not for play. Not like, oh, your mama's getting old. No, mama's old. So, I don't care how much of a connoisseur you thought you were. If you never did this before, you're going to taste all kind of shit you never tasted before in the flavors of your fruits and vegetables. And I can still taste it all in the backs of my nasal passages and shit. Yeah, so that's really all this long drawn out GROWNtokes is about. It's about Hempwick. And I know the dispensers that some people make, they just go ahead and leave a couple of inches out at a time. And you can do that. That's perfect. But if you are a germaphobe, and I'm not one, but this way, you do have an option. If you're a germaphobe, you can just stick it all the way on in there and close it completely.